Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Posh unit, storage unit tour.
It's a room, kind of, but it's in a storage unit.
Today, we're going to show you what our Posh room looks like, show you how we kind of organize our stuff and how we do our inventory in there, and then we're going to give you a little reflection on how we feel about it, like compared to the old system we had where it was in our own apartment. And I did want to say, you guys are not going to want to miss Thursday's bins haul. This is one that is in competition with the best bins hauls we've ever had.
Remember when I found out those Louis Vuitton shoes and that little Louis Vuitton pouchette?
I will say, this is our best shoe bins haul ever.
Give it a minute.
So it beats the Louis ones. So you're not going to want to miss that. But anyways, let's jump into what this video is about. So let's pop in to the storage unit. Hello, everyone.
Welcome, Jose.
And welcome to our storage unit. All of a sudden I was like, why'd you say Tuesday? I'm like, oh yeah, this is going up on Tuesday. So it's Sunday.
It is Mother's Day today, so happy Mother's Day to everybody who's a mom.
It's Sunday right now, but yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers that watch us. So we are at our storage unit right now. We kind of want to show you like how easy it is to get in and how easy to access it is if you have a storage unit, or at least if it runs like ours does. So ours is literally a minute and a half away, like 2 minutes away from
It's like 4 blocks away from the house.
About as close to like having your business in your house, but
it's not in the house, which is kind of nice. Yeah. It's nice to be able to just like put everything away and not have to deal with it.
Yeah, and not have to see it all the time.
You have to ship it.
So yeah, we're gonna give you a tour of like how we've organized it, because we actually got it organized like super fast. Like it basically was set up after like 2 or 3 days after we moved in.
Nice. I will say that with Jack, I just got everything in there and then he put everything together. I didn't do any of that.
I'm gonna kind of show you like how we get access to it first, and then we'll give you the tour. It's really easy. There's this little like punch pad right here, pin pad. And we type it in, and then that garage, oh my gosh, my windshield is so dirty. That garage door right there opens, and we just drive in, and then I will show you what we do from then on. So we're here.
And we're in.
We're in now. And we have this, it has this big, like, I should flip the camera. It has a big loading area. Obviously, if multiple people need access, there's room for at least 4 cars.
We fit 2 U-Hauls in here. When we moved in, there was another family moving in, and we got 2 15-footers in here.
And it's really nice. Ours has, like, dollies. So if we really did have a bunch of stuff, we could put them on dollies and, like, roll them. Today, I only have one little, ignore how messy my car is. I have one bag of stuff that I need to put away. And ours is on the first floor. We just went in the entrance, and literally we take like 1 turn.
Here she is. Okay, do you have keys?
Time for the big reveal.
Let me see if we can do this.
If Vanna White can do the honors. This is a beautiful lock.
This is a beautiful lock that I don't really know how to work all that well. Oh, just kidding.
Wow, that's like, okay, here, drum roll.
It's like Storage Wars.
Ta-da! That was too loud.
There she is.
I think we might try to set up the ring light, because we do have a plug-in right down the hall, and I brought an extension cord to see if we can maybe get some better lighting before we show you what's going on. But the lighting's not too bad anyways, so if that doesn't work, we'll be fine.
It's okay.
So let's get that set up. I'm going to insert a panorama. That was
we'll show you the whole thing
I took a video earlier when we like first moved in of, I kind of like walked in and showed really the whole setup. So that's what you're seeing right now. And now we will dive into the specific actual chunks.
Okay, so our first little moment is boots, like taller boots that we have on the floor. And then we have belts. And this is so handy. This is just one of those like over-the-door belt racks that we have on one of these big like metal beams.
We literally were blessed to get these beams. We showed them in the moving vlog.
So handy.
But yeah, there's these beams, which you'll see later how else they come in handy, but there's many uses we've had for them. Speaking of, can you hang this belt for me?
Yes, thank you. We have the mic door stop that my best friend gave me that we put here because we're never gonna get rid of it. And then over here we have the Marc Jacobs backpack that I got in the bins and just like some other bags that don't fit on the shelf.
Yeah.
And then we have winter accessories, swimwear, and smalls, and then the bottom drawer has wallets in it and jewelry. I put a bag of jewelry.
Which, I mean, we've literally, that's how we've had it since we had like the apartment posh room.
Yeah.
So that hasn't really changed. Obviously, just the layout has changed a lot. And we used to keep this on the back of a door because really that's what we use for this. It's like a tie and belt hook for the back of a door.
We use it for belts.
Oh, it's so
It's
handy.
so handy for belts. And then we move on to this, which is leaning a little bit, but that's okay. So this is all of our bags and all of our expensive shoes in boxes and all of our expensive shoes not in boxes. So we have a pair of boots up here, a pair of boots up here. We just kind of like fill space as
Yeah,
necessary.
it's really Tetris, honestly.
It really is. So last night when I came here, all these bags got put back up, all these bags got put back up, and then we just kind of like, as carefully as we possibly can, and as gently as we possibly can, put all the expensive things. The shoe boxes we don't got nothing to worry about, they in boxes.
Yeah.
We got designer wallets, and then we have all of our other expensive shoes that we have very, very neatly organized into a container.
Yes, they're all protected, don't worry. And then these, are luxury shoes that we just happen to have the boxes for. So like we got like Manolos and Dior and Jimmy Choo
Got a couple
and
pairs of Jimmy Choo,
Pradas.
got a couple pairs of Prada.
These Ugg Jimmy Choos. And then maybe at some point we'll kind of separate it on like bougie bags versus like regular bags. But honestly, most of these are designer bags. There's just a handful of like non-designer
There's a couple
ones.
that aren't.
And then we do throw, if we just like, this is like an anthro pillow. And then you probably saw this. This is like an Opal House wreath that we're selling. When we just have random stuff like that,
You just find a home for it.
Find a home, yeah. Now we're gonna switch to me and I'll show you the next step in the process.
What is it gonna be?
It's a big
a guess.
surprise. Welcome to the wall of chunky yet funky coats and sweaters. So this is obviously the like items that do not fit in our inventory bags. We will show you our inventory bags at the end of the video, but this stuff is way too big because we use 1 gallon Ziploc bags and like, how am I gonna get this like thick trench coat into one?
Some of these just don't fit.
How am I gonna get these like hoodies into one? Or like we have puffer coats. Doesn't work. So we used to have, as most of you probably have, like coat racks, like on wheels or just on feet coat racks. We were really hoping we wouldn't have to keep them because honestly, we have never found a good one.
That's like sturdy. That isn't like $500.
Always
They're very expensive.
fall apart or tip over or whatever, and I'm sure it's because we probably overstuffed them.
I mean, we do have a lot, but
And it's heavy stuff. But like, they're just a pain because I want to use all the space that they have on them. So like, the fact that I can't is really annoying. So when we were moving in and we're kind of like touring the place and we saw that there are these beams as we showed you,
they're so nice.
were ecstatic. We were like sold instantly because this comes in so handy. You do have to kind of like, if Ryan wants to zoom in, we have to like hook it through the back, which luckily we have these like rotating velvet hangers.
Which is nice. I have to
Because-
put this one here because it didn't fit, but
Yeah.
there's a lip inside here too for things that don't fit on top, which
But
is
it
nice.
doesn't fit like over. So, but I mean, that's no big deal. As you can see, it works totally fine. So.
We got 2 rows of them too.
Yes.
And we filled them all up, so.
And I mean, if we need to expand, we can kind of like hang maybe like cropped or like shorter things up here. And also, it's actually pretty easy. You can kind of just like, once they're on, push them back and make more room. Then
we did clean off the back wall before we before we put anything up.
It was dusty. So.
We dusted. We cleaned.
Then we have this, which has yet to be decided as to what it's going to be. I'm assuming we're going to kind of move some of the stuff that's in here because that's pretty full.
It's just kind of a catch-all.
I have a stool from when I was like 5 years old or even younger that I thought I would use to reach up here because we actually need a step ladder to get up here, and luckily Debbie has one. So anytime we need to get something down from up here, we just bring that with, but we will buy our own at some point.
Yes, we will.
Because
We just haven't.
That's not tall enough, so. Then, this is one of my old shoe bins because we used to store them under our bed in the apartment. I am going to be just getting a normal size bin for it, so this is just temporary. And then back here, there's kind of like extra room because of the lip. And so we've been throwing like taller boots back there as well, which has been really handy.
It's so handy. All these little nooks and crannies are so good for storage.
We have found uses for like
literally everything.
We have our new garbage bag.
I have a basket that I found in the bins, and I turned it into a garbage can because I couldn't leave it there.
What we usually do is we come here to get the stuff to ship. We don't actually do the shipping here. So like we'll be grabbing and retrieving all of our things. So sometimes there's garbage. There's obviously not all of the like label tape and all that stuff.
Those little
sometimes there's though. We
foils.
have shipped here. So we just have found that we really like
So
those
this
outlets.
is fun. Whenever we're here, we have to come and like move around so the lights come back on.
Which is why we're trying to use a ring light. This is not really helping us.
That's okay.
Then
So-
Ryan will cover the back wall. So I'll get back behind the camera.
And the back wall. Okay, so first up, we have our little shelf of
Our
pants
big
and
shelf.
gowns. So the top shelf is all gowns. These are really nice, expensive dresses that we don't want to hang up because we don't want them to get snagged. Because this is still metal. So like if it's like silk or chiffon or something a little bit more dainty, we don't want it to get snagged.
Yeah.
So we fold them as carefully as we can.
And sometimes you kind of have to like wrestle out some of these hangers, and they can catch on other
We don't
things that are
want anything-
hanging.
We don't need any mishaps. So
Yeah.
this is like the expensive gowns. We have some expensive sweaters. This is Jack's pants. So we have them organized by like whose is whose kind of a situation. These are the bougie pants for both of us. These are jeans. These are more pants. And then down here we have my little section. So a lot of this is all mine. These are all my pants. This is more Jack stuff, and this is more of his stuff as well. And we kind of like try to organize things by like denim, skirts, dress pants, whatever.
My thought process
But,
is
like,
I have
sometimes that
like
doesn't go very well.
normal like washed jeans here, and then this is kind of like other or miscellaneous materials and pants, and like Ryan said, this is like both of our luxury pants and bottoms.
Expensive stuff. So then, yeah, he has. Like,
We have, like, a
shorts
skirt and
some
shorts.
skirts over
Yeah.
here. He has some more like flowy pants, and then this is my pants, other, and then denim.
And of course, because
The
it's
whole bottom
us,
shelf is just Levi's.
we have the Levi
The
shelf.
entire bottom. Here we have our ladder shelf that we had in our old apartment in our living room that needs to be dusted, and we use this for like home stuff. We have some dishes. We have a painting Jack's dad made for us. up
Yeah,
here,
my
just
dad
'cause
did
we
that
didn't
painting.
We didn't want to ruin it while storing it, so we decided to just display it. This is actually super nice for like dishes and stuff. Now that we do have a bigger space, it is fun to source like dishes and home stuff. I know I put some home stuff in here yesterday, but I don't know where it went. And then this back corner, oh look at that, there go the lights.
Gotta
Here
do
we
the
go.
dance.
That corner is all of our stuff. So we have.
We don't talk about this corner.
No.
That's literally.
It's just like.
It's just our stuff. Down here,
This is our amazing little like catch-all posh drawer.
instead of
So
a
we-
toolbox, we have a tool.
We have a tool plastic storage drawer. So we have an extra pair of shoes that just like live up here. We have some tissue paper and our scale. We have some stickers. We have some extra crossbodies. We have some extra
Dust bags.
dust bags. And here we have my poly mailers, extra greeting cards. We have stickers that people have sent us. We just have like fun little stationery pieces. The bottom drawer is all of our tools. So we have like leather dye. We have tape measures, extra tape, extra markers, anything that you need to like fix something or like touch something up or like depill. I think the depiller is still in there.
So let's move on to the last wall, shall we?
The final wall.
This is the bin wall. What's really nice is if we suddenly go really crazy sourcing,
Which we
can
kinda have.
expand up so high. Which, I mean, I don't want to be dealing with stacks of like 12.
I don't know how we'd get up there.
We could definitely even go like 1 or 2 higher if we have to. So these are Ryan's bins. You can tell there's like a divide between the two.
These 3 are shoes on the bottom, and then it ends at 360.
These are my bins. So I just recently got a shoe bin finally, and that's what I'm gonna be doing with those shoes that you saw before. And I have recently been getting some stuffed animals actually to sell at the bins because people don't know that there are some stuffed animals worth money. Like I've said in a video, Pokemon stuffed animals are very expensive. Squishmallows are doing really good right now. And these weird Yummy World things. Like this is on Mercari for like 25 bucks and it has like 15 likes and it's been like 3 days. So that's that. That's just kind of a new thing I just added. Then I have some shoes that I still need to put away. So I mean, obviously,
She's a work in
not
progress,
everything's
that's okay.
perfectly cleaned up.
That's okay.
But how we do our inventory is we have gallon bags and we put inventory numbers on it. We actually both do it differently. Ryan just does like raw numbers. And then I go letter and number. So mine's like A, B, C, whatever. So it's like A10. and I'll put it in the description of the item, and then I know exactly where to go to get it. And coming up real quick, I would like to add name tag stickers to the front so I can just see the letters. Like, I know that this is A through D or E, but, but I would like to like be able to see that. And I kind of feel like that's about it.
I think that's it.
Going on in here. But we are, still stick around, we are going to give you a little reflection on kind of like the differences, the pros and cons of how we had our posh room in our apartment before versus having the storage unit now, how we've like felt about having to come here so far, because we've had a full week of using it, which means we've shipped like 3 times, and we've brought inventory here about 2 or 3 times. So we do kind of already have some opinions on it. So we are going to tell you how we feel about it. And welcome to the not storage unit. We just want to tell you guys kind of like the pros and cons of having a storage unit that is obviously not in your house, like having your business separate from your living quarters, and just like how we've felt so far about the change, because obviously it's been quite a bit different to just not be able to walk into a room that's right down the hallway.
Literally right next door.
So far, I would say it's been
I love it.
Super, super nice. Like we said, we have the benefit of our storage unit being only like...
It's like a 5-minute drive.
It's even. It's like
away.
2 minutes away. Super easy access.
I think my opinion would be different on this whole situation if a storage unit was farther away.
Yeah.
Like if it was like a 25-minute drive. So like if you are going to go this route, try to find one as close to where you are or where you want to go.
And we have access from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. if we want to. So really we could go, if we had to like work late night, we could go there. If we wanted to like wake up really early and just get shipping, we could go there. Pros, I would say it's very nice to not have to like stare your business in the face all the time.
It is really nice.
Yeah.
It is really nice.
Another pro is we do have more room being there.
We can grow.
And so when the posh room was in our apartment, we had to use that space to ship in, to put things in inventory, to do work in.
Yeah.
But since this is just a storage unit, we go to pick stuff up and go home.
And we drop stuff back off.
We drop stuff off and we go home.
Sometimes we'll ship there if we're just like on a time crunch or like have a lot to do. We'll bring our labels. But like most of the time, it is really nice to be able to just like, I have a bag of inventory I need to put into my bin, so I'll take that and I'll pull the stuff that I need and just do this like little switch.
So since we don't have to utilize like every square foot and leave room for ourselves to like move around and do this and ship and be on the ground, we can utilize more room with stuff.
Get more stuff.
And the ceiling is much higher than our apartment ceiling was, so that is very nice. We can expand up. Obviously, another pro is the built-in racks, which is not something you're probably going to see in every storage unit. So that's just like a perk that we're lucky enough to get. Cons?
The one con I can think of is like back when it was in our spare bedroom, it was so easy to go look at something if I had like a question or if I forgot to do a measurement on something, I could just run over and quick pull it out and get it. But now they can't do that.
Yeah.
I have to get in the car and I have to drive over there. Is it worth it? And how many of those people actually end up buying?
I've asked questions on items before and people will be like, it's in storage, I can't answer. And I'm like, why? What? You can't answer? Now I get it.
And I'm like, oh, okay, you don't want to drive your storage unit and look at one item for somebody who probably not buy it.
That's definitely a negative. Also, this again is just ours, probably not everyone's. Ours is really cold, even when it's hot outside.
Which is such a first one.
Which is probably better. No, it's probably better for the items because I think you'd rather have like luxury items sitting in cold temps to keep them like okay versus being in like something hot.
And it's not like frigid.
No, the lack of lighting is a little bit of a negative too, and we don't have a power outlet. That's a little bit of a negative as well.
Yeah.
And as you saw, the lights like go out in the hallway kind of frequently. Not to the point of it's like so annoying, but it goes out like every 15 minutes,
20 minutes. Which like, obviously, as long as we're not like filming a video in there, it's totally fine. Like if we're just pulling stuff to ship, somebody will just throw something out in the hallway and the lights turn back on. It's not that big of a deal. It's really, really minor stuff. Like, it's nothing that's like the big detriment.
To compare having it in the posh room at the end of the hallway versus the storage unit, I would say I don't really prefer either. They both have their perks. They both have maybe a few little downsides. Neither of them really like have anything too crazy that I'm just like preferring one way over the other.
I love the storage unit. I like it because it gives me so much more space to like get more stuff and like I love to go shopping. It's so fun.
And I will say, I can actually focus a lot better when I just go to the storage unit and I don't have everything going on in the house.
Yeah,
around
that
me.
is really nice.
I don't hear TVs.
Just, like...
I don't like see my laptop and want to go like Google something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like there to work and then I leave. So it probably makes me more efficient.
It is very
and
efficient.
Stuff. So I would say actually I probably do lean more towards like in the storage unit. Once we buy a house though, we will have
basement.
It in the house again. That is how our experience has went so far with the storage unit. We will update you like over time.
Periodically.
If our opinions change, if the whole place burns down and we lose
That's
everything.
another con. But it's all metal.
And it's highly secured. So
Very.
And we get like really cheap like insurance on our stuff.
It was like $20 a month.
That is kind of all that we have for you for the storage unit. I hope you guys liked it. Let us know, how do you store your items? Do you have them in a spare bedroom? Do you have them in your own closet? That's how I started. Do you have
mine were under my bed.
Do you have a storage unit? Are you like some huge reseller and you have a warehouse? Or how do you store it? And what do you prefer if you tried a few? And do you are you considering trying something else? Have you been thinking about getting a storage unit? Let us know.
If you are thinking about it, let this be your affirmation to go get one. They are very nice. They're in very high demand.
Affordable too.
Because it's moving season.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking about going to get one, go get one. I think we got the last one.
We did.
At our storage unit, we have a 10 by 15 for context, and we got the last one.
So I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing a look into our new posh room or
updated
the posh unit.
It's like watching a kid grow up. They watched it in this little podunk 2-bedroom apartment.
Now it's
beautiful, kind of dark
podunk storage unit. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you for a crazy good bins haul on Thursday. One that's
never gonna believe it.
Completely unbelievable. So we will see you then.
Bye.
Bye.